some yellow Dutch cookies today. This is a great recipe to do if you don't have any eggs in the house, because there are no eggs in here. So we're going to start with 2 cups of butter. Butter is better than margarine. It does give it a nicer flavor. You want to make sure your margarine or your butter is soft. So room temperature, maybe even put it in the microwave for a few seconds because you want it to cream together really well with your sugar. And I also have 2 cups of sugar. So we're going to get this in the mixer and cream it up, and I'll show you what that looks like in just a minute. That was only about 30 seconds. I just wanted to scrape the sides of my bowl down to the bottom to make sure I'm getting everything blended in well. But you can see how nice and yellow and creamy that is. We're also going to add in 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. If you have pure vanilla extract, it just gives it a nicer, stronger flavor than the fake stuff. Just going to blend that in a minute, and then we're going to add in 4 cups of flour. Maybe I'll probably have to stop that to get more room to throw that in. So 4 cups of flour. And you want to mix your cookie dough really well. Cookie doughs, you always want to have everything all sticking together. You don't want your dough to be crumbly because you want your cookies to roll up nice. We're just going to mix this until all the flour is mixed in well, and basically the whole side of the bowl is nice and clean. It's been about 30 seconds to about a minute, and now you can see on the very bottom that the bowl is starting to come clean all the way down to the bottom. You want to make sure there's no flour right at the very bottom of your pan. So this is a good time. All the dough has come together in nice big clumps. So nice soft consistency so we can work with it. Lots of cookie doughs, this one we're going to roll into a log. They want you to refrigerate your dough, but I don't ever do that. I guess maybe I'm a little bit too impatient, but I've never had problems with not refrigerating it. So I'm just going to get my mixer out of the way here so we can roll this onto our counter. Alright, so I've got my dough out of my bowl, so it's all one nice big ball. But we want to create a log with this because we want to slice our cookies rather than putting them into balls. So we're just going to take our time. We're going to roll this out into one big log. So I cup my hand, so I'm making a bit of a squarish cup, and I'm just trying to stretch it out. And this takes a little bit of work because you don't want to have big cracks in your dough because then the cookies will have big cracks in them. So just take your time, and by rolling it every little bit here, it becomes a bit more and more of a round log rather than a square one. So we're just gonna keep going, keep stretching it. Just roll it out. Just take your time with this. So I'll just get this into my nice log, and then we're gonna be slicing this. So we're gonna, almost there. This makes quite a few cookies. I think this is a double batch from the original. All right, so we've got a nice long log. And you could use a bench scraper or your dough cutter to slice these, but I like to use a knife because it's a bit easier to control. And you just want to slice these about 1 centimeter thick. And you can just slice along this whole log, and then you're going to put them onto your cookie sheet, and then we're going to bake these. So you want your oven at about 350 to 375, and we want these nice and golden brown. And I'll show you, I think there's about 15 minutes in the oven. So we're going to do that, but what I do want to show you is a cute little tip that when my kids were really little, we would go to the bakery. I know, me go to a bakery, but I did go to a bakery. And in the bakery, they would give cookies away to the kids, and they had one little Smartie right in the middle. And the kids loved it. So this is a nice little added feature on these cookies. Put a little Smartie in the middle. It's not only good for little kids, it's also great for teenagers. They love it too. I handed them out to all the kids on my bus one day, to the high school kids, and they loved it. So one little Smartie in the middle, and we're going to bake these about 15 minutes in a 350 to 375 degree oven, and we'll take a look at those in a few minutes. Just taking a quick peek at the 12-minute mark. I'm going to keep them in just a little longer. I want them a little bit more golden. Our yellow Dutch cookies are out of the oven. I had to have mine in for 15 minutes. You want them nice and golden, and you want to also make sure that the bottoms are also nice golden brown. And prepare a few gift packages for people if you like. We have some young girls in our church from a Ruby's group. We're going to put a few cookies in the little care packages that we're going to do as well. These make great little gifts, or just eating them yourselves. Enjoy them.